We got to constantly stand on the shoulders of our ancestors, you know what I'm saying, to keep building. That's how we keep growing, you know what I'm saying? That's how we keep elevating. So we got to stand on the shoulders of the past, you know what I'm saying, in order to make it to the future. But rest in peace to that guy, Big Dale, man. I see you had made a post about him, you know.
That's
Them
my
brothers
man.
out there doing the work.
That's my man putting in the work, man. Rest in peace to Dale, man. That's my guy, man. I love Dale, man. You know what I'm saying? I love his dad, Milkman, man. He rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So,
okay.
man, yeah, that's Milkman's son. I mean, Big
Oh,
Dale
I
was
didn't know that.
Milkman's son. You know what I'm saying? So, man, he rest in peace. So it's gonna take a hell of a person, man, to fill them shoes, man, because Dale was going up in the trenches, man.
Do that.
He was going in the trenches, bro. And he was doing the same thing like you. You be in the trenches, bro.
Hmm.
Dale was in the trenches, man, advocating peace.
Yeah, I see him. I
So
see
he
his
go,
name a lot.
yeah,
I see his
yeah. So
name a
he
lot.
gonna
I see
be,
him all over that doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
man, it's real hurtful, you know what I'm saying, to see a brother like that that's really putting an impact in the community, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying, had to take that trip home. But rest in peace to that guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Condolences to his family, man.
yeah. So, but you know what we got to do, bro? We got
Yeah.
to keep moving forward, bro. We got to get behind the people that's out here, man, that's doing the work right now, man. We got to look at the brothers, man. Look at the young brother, man. Mr. Jackson, Johnny Crusher Jackson, man. That man had 100 years, man. He had 100 years,
Do that.
served his time, came out. Now look what he's doing. That is inspiration, man. That is inspiration for anybody, man, that had been in that type of position, man, in that type of predicament, man, for you to come home and now look what you're doing. Look at the impact that you're having, the positive impact that you're having
Mhm.
in your community, all of the work that you're doing in your community, man, and the peoples that you're assisting, man. That's excellent. Same
Mhm.
way with Mr. Ship. They putting their work in, man.
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Parks, these guys, Mr. Wilson. Look what Bible numbers out here doing. They
Man,
out here serving the community.
them guys lead by example, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And really laying a blueprint down and a foundation down for the guys, man, to show you, like, look, it's all you got to do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that hard. You know what I'm saying? It's apply yourself, focus. You know what I'm saying? Invest in your talent. You know what I'm saying? Invest in yourself. Invest in a little education and whatever it is you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? As long as you stay consistent with that, you know what I'm saying? And you reach out to the people, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get to where you're going, especially one thing we gotta get back into is being unified. It's all about that unified network. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta stop being so secluded and start reaching out to the people, talking to people, touching the people. You know what I'm saying? Giving a good word to the people so the people can give you the word back. You know what I'm saying? And then just start utilizing all that good energy that comes from, you know what I'm saying, touching the people, educating the people, and leading by example. So yeah, salute to them brothers, man, because they show laying the foundation down, brother.
You know what? You can find people that can say something bad about them, right? You can find every name that I said, man, include myself, include you. You're gonna find somebody that can say something bad about you, right? But then you got to look at the work. Are you doing the work? Are you giving back to the community? Are these brothers giving back to the community? Are they doing what they're supposed to be doing? Yes, they are, bro.
Yeah,
So don't just look at they bad, look at they good.
do that, do that.
And I support them. I support each and every last one of them, man.
Yeah.
Anybody that's out here, man, that's doing the work, trying to unify, man, I support them, man.
That's what it's about. You know, we got to get into that. Boy, that support. We got to spread that support around. You know what I'm talking about? But look, check this out. Did the nigga King Yella ever get back up with you, man? You know,
Yeah, Yella got back with me. You know what I see with Yella and them, man? I had to figure this out, bro.
talk to me.
Me and Yella, we ain't talk. Me and Yella, we still talk, man. I can hit him up right now, get him on the phone, whatever, right? He gonna pick that phone up. Same way if he called me, I'm gonna pick it up. You know what I noticed with them, man? I had to sit back and evaluate this here. This social media thing, bro, they eating off this here now, man.
Do
So
that.
they went from murking each other to eating off it. Everybody is eating off of it now. They all eating off. They have figured it out. You got to look at how intelligent these young dudes are, man. So they in transition, and now they got this social media thing going. So now they out here doing skits. They out here doing all the stuff that they was out here disrespecting each other. Now they inflict that just like this here. I can say something about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You respond to it. Now we got an audience, right? Me and you, are we really into it? No.
Right.
You know why? Because we eating off of it.
Right.
You know what? I'll be calling you. Hey, bro, check this out. Right, right. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm being hooked up. You gonna respond, I'm gonna respond. Then after a while, it'll go away. Then we'll come back together. Now we doing what we doing now. That's what they doing now, bro. It ain't
Right.
like it was before when they was really out here bamming each other, man. A lot of them little dudes and got on out the way, then got older now, and they out of the way.
Right.
So
How
they
you
just
feel
doing
about the
the.
bloggers? How you feel about the bloggers though, the podcast guys pushing these bullshit narratives though? You know, say they interviewing rats. You know, say they got guys coming over there, you know, just talking about the most felonious topics. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, it's just
I
it
don't
make a
agree with that, bro. No rat should be able to get a play. I'm gonna show you something. The little dude Swiper, whatever his name, Trench's News. This little
right,
rat. This dude is a rat, a known rat, a federal informant, got on the stand on people, and he still has a platform, and people are still supporting his platform. So what do that say about them?
right.
Man, I'm not supporting no rat. I'm not finna interview no rat. I'm not finna do none of that, man. For
Definitely
what?
not.
The bloggers, they bogus because all they trying to do is get a view. They trying to get views. So they pick sides in this shit. Listen, what I do, right? It's not pretty. So I don't get no 500,000, 500Ks and 1 million views. You know why? Because I'm trying to teach people to keep your ass out of jail to stay alive.
Right,
But if you put a rat on there, you're going to go support a rat. And the only thing this rat going to do is send your ass up the river.
right.
So I don't support that. And I don't support the bloggers that do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They on some bullshit.
You know,
What about the guy? You ever heard of the 8 ball rolling?
that was some stuff, man. When I got in the feds, I heard about that, right?
Okay,
And
you know what I'm
I
talking
had
about.
guys that, and I had guys ask me about this stuff, man. And I'll be like, man, that don't exist, man. It don't exist. You know what I'm saying? There's some
Right.
stuff that they had made up, and they was talking about the lokes and the folks and all this stuff. That 8 ball, man. Come on, man, cut it out. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Though I've been around real Crips. I'm talking about Crips, no matter where they was from, no matter where they was from, different states. But you got your California Crips, but then some guys will say the only the real Crips is out of California. Man, I met some real Crips up out of North Carolina, Mississippi, Georgia. I met real Crips from Minnesota, from Tennessee. I met Crip brothers that's real no matter where they from. And they understand, man, they cripping. There ain't no
Right.
such thing to them, no 8 ball rolling. They cripping. Same way we was about coaching development, you know.
Right. See, yeah, we got to shut down that old 8 ball roller thing. But yeah,
Yeah.
I get it though. True that. True that. 3 independent hustles that you could think of for a youngster out there, man. What is 3 independent hustles you think a youngster can pick up on, man?
3 independent hustles. Right now, what they doing, social media. Social media is the top hustle out here right now, man. Another independent hustle, man, and I'm seeing it now, and it's based on the capital gains, man. It's gonna be those that can get into real estate, buying property, because property, land and property is they can't make that no more. You ain't making land, you ain't making this here. So you got to get you some land. Uh Social media, real estate, and right. Another thing, man, they doing this music thing, man. Cause you don't need no big record labels now.
Right.
You don't need nobody. That's what
True
they
that.
doing for youngsters out here, man.
True
You
that.
know,
True that.
that's what they doing.
Yeah,
And a
that's
lot of
definitely
things,
true.
something else that they doing is they driving these trucks. They getting on these
Mm.
highways. It's
Yeah.
money in there, bro.
One
It's
in the hiding
money.
trucks. Yeah.
Yes. You know,
Mm. But yeah, like you had said, land. Speaking of land, did you hear about the 19 It was like 19 guys got together and bought some land and joined like 92 acres in Georgia. They bought
And
some land. You heard about that? I
in Georgia
think it was in Georgia, yeah.
recently,
I think it was 19 black families. Yeah, recently.
did you
They got to put their money together and just bought the land in somewhere in Georgia.
enlighten me?
I just read that, you know what I'm saying? I just wondering anybody heard about that and was thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that's an important thing to do? You know what I'm saying? Or should us as black folks get together more often? Like I said earlier, it's all about unified networking. You know what I'm saying? You get people like
Exactly.
that together. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at things like we used to do back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That people might shun is like the pole box. You know what I'm saying? When you get them certain individuals together. Like, look, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the goal. This is the mission. This is what we're trying to do. We all pretty much like-minded people, you know what I'm saying? Let's get that pole box right, you know what I'm saying? And let's buy this land or buy this building or buy whatever it is we're trying to buy, you know what I'm saying? And let that generate some income and then we can invest into the next best thing, you know what I'm saying? So how you feel about, you know what I'm saying, a
Okay, you
unified
said po
investment?
box. You said po box.
Well, that's what I call it, you know what I'm saying?
Great, great, and great for you saying it, because you know what it does? It takes a person, you brings it down so a person can understand what you're saying, right?
Right.
We had po boxes when we was in prison. It was able
Okay.
to sustain us, right? A lot of times we had to call out here to our families and get no money, did we was able to feed ourselves off the prison land, the land that was in there. So we all got together while we was there, and we put all our little trues and fuels, we go to our little prison jobs, we pay our little contributions to the box, you know what I'm saying, in order to sustain us, right? So if somebody ever needs something, you always got it. So they running stores, they doing a lot of, you know what I'm saying? That's independence. And we was okay, right? When people came in on the new, right? They was able to get their care packages and everything. And I ain't just talking about a bar of soap and a pair of shower shoes and a deodorant. They was getting jogger suits, they was getting shoes, they was getting everything that they need.
Right.
They was getting TVs, they was getting everything because we had the money. We was independent. So exactly what you're saying, that same concept has to be brought out here to the streets
Do that.
and
Do
us
that.
coming together. But the first thing, how they got us out here in the streets, they got us thinking that we can't trust each other.
Mm-hmm. Got to get back into that group economics, man. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? But yeah, it's
yes.
gonna get that. It's gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? We got a good, real good build in for the day. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole lot more coming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But before we get down to the end, what's something you want to tell the people out there, man? What's something you want to lay down, man? You want to keep in the people's mind out there?
2024, we cannot get this out of our minds, man. 2024 is the election year. Focus on your local elections. We have to focus on our local elections. Look at the young lady that's out there in Dalton, right? She's a young man. They call her the Superman, whatever it is. Now she ain't got herself caught up out there in Dalton. She was the mayor out there. So she ain't got herself in a little jam. Now they trying to dog her out. We got to use what went on with her as a guiding light to say, okay, these are the moves that we can make for her to get in the office, but these are also the moves that we got to pay attention to because these are the bad moves that she made. So we got to focus on our local elections and unify. We have to be unified, not mobilized, because you could mobilize something and then after you accomplish what you're gonna accomplish, you go back and you do what you're gonna do. We got to unify and continue to unify, continue to educate ourselves in the ways of what we believe in. Truly what we believe in, man. I believe in the blueprint.
Do
So
that.
I educate myself towards the blueprint. Hashtag I am the blueprint. That's what I believe in, and that's what I promote. So we got to unify and continue to learn, continue to study, continue to be about our people. And when we see bad elements amongst us, we got to shun them, man. Get them away from us, bro.
Do that. Do that. Do that. Hey, you put it down. Hey, and with that said, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do more, and say less. You know what I'm talking about? Salute, my
Yes,
brother.
sir. Much love, my brother.
All right.